Hello everybody, welcome to the Unreliable Narrator. My name is Adam. Today we have the October TBR. Now, give me a little bit of a break on this one. This is the first video on this channel for switching it into book content. I haven't actually made a video. I think it's been about 10 years, so I'm probably gonna goof up a little bit. Bear with me. Today's my 32nd birthday, so don't give me any shit. Let's see. We'll just start off from the top here. I have a number of books here that I hope to get to, some of which I've already started. So this one is not one of the ones I've started. We have here The Deep by Nick Cutter. This one, everyone seems to be talking about it on BookTube. I've had this for a little while. I've read The Troop. It was perfectly fine. I think I gave it a 3.75 out of 5. Anything over 2.5 is in the positive for me. So, this, from what I hear, is basically just deep sea horror. A lot of people say it is like Michael Crichton's Sphere, but like a horror version of it. I haven't read Sphere. The only Crichton book I've read is Jurassic Park, which is also basically a horror novel. Read Jurassic Park, it's really good. This one should be in and out pretty quick. I'm going in with good expectations on that. I expect to enjoy that one a lot. This here is one that I got into this morning, actually, and I read the first 12 pages of this. This is The Black Spider by, oh goodness, Jeremias Gotthelf, something like that. Polish? Swiss. This is like, from what I gather so far, this is everyone, the whole family is coming together for a baptism, and the godfather has everyone sit around campfire style, like maybe Canterbury Tales a little bit, and he sits down and he tells a story of a monument, a religious relic, I believe, of some kind that they have. Something's wrong with it, and apparently it gets weirder and weirder and kind of more fucked up the farther you go. I'm going in blind as much as I can on this. I'd like to know as little as possible with these little 100-page NYRB classics. So far, it's really good. I should note it was originally published in like 1850, so it's coming up, it's getting pretty old now. It doesn't read as super dated. It's very readable, I'll say that. It's very readable, and so far I'm enjoying it a whole lot. Here we've got Greatest Hits, Harlan, Ellison. I've been dipping into this one kind of in between what I've read. I think I've been dipping into this for about the last week and a half or so. I don't know if I'm going to actually finish all of this here before the end of the month or before setting it down. When I pick up a big anthology of stories, I don't necessarily go in with the intent of I'm gonna read every single story in this from beginning to end. I have done it before. I will do it again. But then also, I'm unreliable. I'll say I'll do it and then probably change my mind halfway through it at some point. These are great. Harlan Ellison's great. It's very pulpy. It's very Twilight Zone. It's very X-Files. Maybe not X-Files. It's very Twilight Zone. And it's very nostalgic for me. It's very mean. definitely a lot of these stories have been pretty mean. There's only one of these stories that I have actually skipped so far. Everything else I've loved, but Pretty Maggie Money Eyes. I got a couple pages into it, and I decided to skip on. I wasn't feeling it. I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream was fucking pretty cool. Big the Jaunt Energy by Stephen King with that one. So I'm going to be enjoying these, scattering these in between other stuff. Let me fix my pile. Come on now. There we are. What else do we have? We have an omnibus here of the Books of the South, Glen Cook. Now, I have read the first in this trilogy, and there is, I don't know if you can see it. Nope, you can't see it. I've got all of the Black Company books. I've read the first trilogy, the Books of the North. Loved it. I think it's basically like, it's in my top 5 for favorite fantasy ever, essentially. There's not a whole lot I can super say about this without kind of spoiling things. Read Black Company, it's super good. The cast is kind of starting to move around. People are coming in and out. There's some people who were here now that weren't there before, and I don't want to mess you up on that. I've read the first one, like I said. I have the back 2 of these to read. Glen Cook is very easy to read. He's very straightforward, very workmanlike prose, and it's fucking brutal and just evil witches. We can talk about my taste in fantasy in another video. I'll talk for 30 minutes if I do that. And here we go. This is one that caught my eye. Now, I tried reading Tad Williams' Otherland series last year. Yes. I bought all 4 of the books in hardcovers. I got through, I really, really, really liked the first one, mostly, and then it kind of fell off a cliff. Book 2 was really bad, and then book 3, I got through 50% of it exactly before I DNF'd the whole thing. But I went into my local bookstore last week, and I saw this. War of the Flowers. This was published in 2003. This is a first edition hardcover that I picked up. And I really wanted to give it a shot because Tad Williams' prose is really, really beautiful. I love the way he writes. It's just that the Otherland story wasn't a hit for me. This is all one volume, if I'm not mistaken. This is the only standalone novel that Tad Williams has ever written. And Tad Williams, I really, really, really want to love him. I'm a California native dude. I went to college in the Bay Area. He lives in the Bay Area. I feel like I have this like home court connection type thing, and he's just such a sweet dude. He's such a really sweet guy. But that's what I have. There will be some additions, random additions. I don't see any of these coming off of the TBR, especially since I have started 3 of them already. Yes. We'll see. There will be other additions. Like I said, this is the first video. This is kind of the welcome. Hello. My name is Adam. I am your unreliable narrator, and let me know what books you're reading this month, and I would love to chat about it in the comments. Thanks, guys.